let's talk about the importance of filing your written submissions in court. I have seen a lot of people fail in a lot of cases simply because they were not able to, at the last stages of their case, present a summary of their arguments effectively to the judge. What you need to do is to file a very, very concise written submissions to supplement, to even often replace your oral arguments. Because what happens is, initially you file a case, after that the opposite party files their reply, you go into evidence, the evidence of all the parties are collected, various things happen during the court proceedings, and after that, at the end of it all, it becomes an extremely voluminous uh, file with which every judge is uh, for which and it becomes a voluminous file which becomes a nightmare for the judge to read. So at the end of it all, when we are submitting oral submissions, especially when the judge is dealing with 30 to 40 matters in a day, it makes a lot of sense. In fact, it is indispensable to file written submissions not exceeding 1 to 2 pages, which is something, in fact, mandated by at least the Delhi High Court on most days when people are arguing their final arguments. Even when it comes to bail, when it comes to anticipatory bail, any petitions, any preliminary hearings, at all stages, it shouldn't be a habit to file 1 or 2 page arguments. If it's lengthy, again, the judge will not look at it. Even the submissions you file should be bullet points. Maximum of 3, 4, 5 words per point. Does not need to be accurate when it comes to the English language. Grammar should not be a concern. Just the few keywords should be there. The most important reason why you need to do this is so that the judge who is deciding your case cannot deliberately overlook a point which would be difficult for that judge to counter. See, what happens is that sometimes judges do not want to deal with arguments which become difficult for them to deal with, and they instead choose to deal with 1 or 2 small points which they know they'll be easily able to get through with, pass the necessary orders. But when you're going in appeal against that order, you have to have something on the record which shows that you emphatically stressed on whatever point of fact or law that you wanted to showcase to the judge. You did do it, the judge did not consider it, and that is why you are now in appeal or maybe even in review. And that is the reason why it is super important. In fact, I have made a habit of drafting written submissions at the final stages to such an extent that just in case I am not able to make it, or if my associate is seeking a passover and the judge is not inclined to grant a passover, I have standing instructions to my associates to just read out my written submissions, because at the end of the day, there is literally nothing more that I have to say beyond my written submissions. If they are as effective as my oral arguments, I know that I have done a good job, and that is why you should also remember to always have very, very concise written submissions at the final stage, so that the judge cannot have an excuse to not decide any point in your favor.